Do you know Bill Gates? Who knows Bill Gates? Huh? Now, Bill Gates? Bill Gates. Bill Gates was frustrated because there were no computers for people to use. Before you were born, who has seen the first computer? Have you seen the first computer, yes or no? The very first computer is as big as the room you're sitting on. Yeah. Tell him, tell her, tell her. Tell her. The very first computer was as big as the room you're in. Patrick, are you interpreting for them? Is somebody translating for those who can't understand?
I think somebody will sit close to them now and try to explain everything to them, sir.
Somebody translating for those who can't understand. Yes. It's really important.
We do that, sir. We do that now,
Oh. Yeah, you should be doing that. It's very important. The very first computer was as big as the room. Tell them, the very first computer was as big as the room. Right? So Bill Gates said to himself, why do we have to go to an office to use a computer? Why can't we have a computer in home? Why can't we have a computer in home? Are you listening to me?
Yes, please, sir. I'm listening to you.
That was what paid Bill Gates the most. That was why he created the personal computer. He discovered his purpose because he embraced what paid him the most. Now, here's what some people do when they are paying. When some people are paying, they complain. They blame people and say, why don't we have a small computer? You know, why do we have to do this? If you are a complainer, you are not going to succeed in life, period. Tell them. If you complain instead of acting, you will not be successful. And I'm sure Patrick has that in his book. Do you understand me? Yes or no?
Yes, I understand you.
Stop complaining. Here are 3 quick tips. If you want to welcome yourself to greatness, welcome to greatness. Where is it from? Welcome to greatness. If you want 3 quick tips, stop complaining, stop blaming people, stop making excuses. If you do those 3, if that's all you got from me, if you do those 3, your life will increase. You will increase. You'll become bigger, not in size, but in mind. And once you're bigger in mind, you're bigger in your pocket. You're bigger in your relationship. Am I making sense?
Yes, please, I'm making sense.
Yes, good. Baba, this guy beside you, what's his name? He's taking notes. Yes, the guy with the suit.
Yes, he's taking notes, sir.
Oh, Alex, my name?
Yes, please, sir.
Alex, good. Nice to meet you, Alex. All right, so I gave you 3 quick tips there, eh? No complaining, no blame, no excuses. I call that extra. That's just extra. That's for you. It's like salt. You put it on your food, okay? That you put it, sprinkle it all over it. Don't do that. No complain, no blame. So let's go back to how to discover your purpose. What pains you in life? Do you know what pains Patrick in life? I have not even spoken to Patrick, and I have not even discussed this with Patrick. But I read Patrick's book. And I know what pains Patrick in life. What pains Patrick the most in life is to see young people like you not fulfilling your destiny. Is to see young people like you not living in greatness. It is to see young people like you not doing the best you can. That's what pains him the most. For him, he discovered his purpose specifically because that pains him the most. Patrick, true of us. Explain that.
It's true, sir.
I'm speaking on your behalf.
Yes, please, sir. It's very true.
And I want you to explain that to them yourself.
All right.
What Alex is saying is blah, blah, blah. Go ahead. I give you 10 seconds. Go ahead.
Okay, so what actually Mr. Alex is saying is that what pains the most is to see young people.
So you need to ask yourself, my friend.
All right, sir.
What pains you the most? You are in Ukraine. You may have come from Ghana, from Nigeria, from Jamaica, from France, from England. I don't know where you come from, and I don't care. I don't care where you come from. But what I do care is you got a purpose in you. You have greatness in you. You have to make sure from this point onwards, you're thinking about solutions and not problems. You're thinking about greatness. You're thinking about fulfillment. You're thinking about making a difference. Am I talking to somebody here?
Yes, please, I'm talking to us, sir.
Am I talking to somebody here?
Yes, please.
Good. That's what you need to be thinking about. What pays you the most? So that's number one. Number two. Point number two is you don't even have to see yourself as the solution because in most cases you're not. But see yourself as the conduit for the solution. See yourself as the facilitator for success. See yourself as the innovator for your generation. That's what I'm talking about. Who's following what I'm saying here? So my question to you is clear. How do you see yourself? You don't have to answer me. And the question is not strictly to you. It's to every person. Alex, how do you see yourself? Baba, how do you see yourself? What's his name? This Ukraine guy on this other name.
Tolia.
What's your name?
Tolia.
Tolia. How do you see yourself? Somebody asked him, how do you see yourself? That's the question you should all ask yourself. So number one, I said, you have to determine what pains you the most. For Michael Jordan, I never spoke to him, but I can tell you, he was watching these games. He was watching these games when he was young, and he goes, I can do better than that. I can play better than that. I can dunk that ball. I can walk in the air. I can do this and I can do that. That was his problem. That's why he decided to go for the NBA. True or false? Does that make sense?
It makes sense. It makes sense.
So, what pains you the most? Good. What pains you the most? The second one is, what can you do about it? Right? So, question number one, what pains me the most? Question number two, what can I do about it? What can I do? Everybody can do something. Don't tell me you have no money, you have no friends, you have no connection, you have no family. Those are excuses, my friend. Excuses. Everybody can do something, including the homeless guy. When there's a little girl who's trying to cross the street and could be hit by a car, the homeless guy can run in there and save the kid. True or false? So see, the homeless guy can do something. So you can do something. You all look nice and sharp, and you look smart. You don't tell me about you can do nothing. You can do something, my friend. Say, I can do something.
I can do something.
Louder, my friend. I can do something. Claire, I can't hear you. Louder. I can do something. Tolia, come on. I can do something.
I can do something.
No, I didn't say point. I said hand. Look. This. Not this. No, nothing. Hand yourself.
You said you will be answer.
Hand yourself. I can do something. Find yourself out of my friend. Stand up. Alex, stand up. Stand up, my friend. Find yourself. I can do something.
I can do something.
Don't pray and show them how to do it.
I can do something.
Good. Listen, give him a round of applause. Give Alex a round of applause. Okay, so what was point number one to discover your purpose?
What pains you the most?
I think you're correct. Tell me.
What pains you the most, sir? I think, can you hear, sir?
That's point number one.
What pains you the most?
What pains you the most? That's good. The good about that, translating Ukrainian, Russian, and Chinese and Spanish. Make sure everybody gets that question. What pains me the most? Question, what was number two? Point number two.
What can I do about it?
Point number two, what was that?
What can I do about this, sir?
Well, what can I do about it?
Yes, please.
What can I do about it? Baba, I want you to turn around and ask Tolia, what can I do about it? Ask him.
Tolia, what can I do about it?
Good. Thank you very much. Give them a round of applause. I want you, everybody, to turn to the person beside you and ask them, what can you do about your pain? So who wants to know the last point? Point number 3. Who wants to know the last point? Only 2 of you, only Alex and Bob.
I think you want to know, sir.
Who wants to know the last? What about this guy on this pink shirt? He's sitting right behind you, Alex, two rows behind you. There's a man behind you. That guy, stand up. Stand up, man. That's right. Ishmael, what's wrong with you? You got this nice tie, a fancy tie. You don't like my tie, we have the same tie. Right? So yours is slimmer. Mine's like a spade. But Ishmael, I want you to ask the group and say, what are you willing to do about your pain?
What are you willing to do about your pain?
Don't put your hands in your pocket. Be serious about this. This is a matter of life and death. Ask them. Tell them, what can you do with your pain? I'm going to be telling you something to tell them, Ishmael. When I say, you say, what are you willing to do about your pain?
What are you willing to do with your pain? About your pain?
It's time to get started. Do it like a basketball. It's time to get started.
It's time to get started.
Ishmael, that's the word. It's time to get started. Good. And the last point I'm going to leave you today, the last point I'm going to leave you with. All right?
All right, sir.
Number 1, what's your pain? Pains you the most. Number 2, what can you do about it? Right? Number 3, get started. That's it. Get started. Say get started. I want to say get started. Get started. Say, how do you say that in Russian? Come on, in Ukraine, sorry. In Ukraine, how do you say that in Ukraine? Right? Get started. Oh, somebody's got something, put it me, but my time's almost up. That's easy. First for work. Get started in English is давай. Why are you laughing at me, Claire? So why are you laughing at me? Okay. In Ukraine, sorry, is давай. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Is that correct?
Yes, please, sir. It's correct, sir.
Давай.
Давай.
Say давай. Why are you laughing at me? Am I saying this correctly?
That's really correct, sir.
Nacha. Nacha. Come on, do it, guys. Raise your right hand and say nacha. Say it correctly. Say how you say it. Get started. Say it in Russian. Come on. Sorry. Excuse me. In Ukraine. Come on. Get started.
Get started.
Get started. Raise your hand, guys, and do it. Get started. Good. Number 1, what? Nachinem. Oh, nachinem. Okay. All right. So, is it Tova? Is that your name?
Tolia, sir.
This other guy on your side. What's his name?
Tolia, sir. Tolia.
Tolia.
Yes, please.
Tolia, I want you to stand up and say to the crowd in Ukraine, get started. Say it in your language.
Давай починай.
Tolia, come one time louder. I didn't hear you. Stand up.
Can you have a mic?
Look at them. Talk to me. Look at them. And you put your hand. Exactly. Come on.
Давай починай.
One more time.
Давай починай.
And the application. One more time. One more time. Oh, look at me. Look at the guys.
Давай починай.
Fuck your name. Say Baba. Hey, Alex, hey, Claire, go ahead. Come on. Awesome. Hey.
Давай починай.
In Ukraine. Oh my God, they're Russian. Forgive me. Okay, good. All right. You may have to give me a round of applause. All right. So that's what you do today. All right.
All right,
Did you
sir.
enjoy it?
Yes, mister.
Yes. All right. I see. Good for you. Listen, I am going to come to Ukraine sometime soon, sooner than you think. All right.
Yes,
I'm
we're
going to
looking
come
forward to
very
it.
soon. But before I do, I want you all, everybody in here, you all have your phone, you have your Facebook, and I want to hear from you on Facebook. You put my name on the board for them.
All right, sir. You do that, sir.
Who's going to send me a message on Facebook? Who? Show me your hand so I know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Some guy in the back with a red shirt. Good for you. All right. And Claire, the girl behind you says she will not be sending me a message. Tell her I saw her. She's hiding behind you. Okay. All right. So make sure you all send me a message today, not tomorrow. Because to be great requires you to take immediate action. In my dictionary, I don't have tomorrow. I have one word, and that's today, now. All right? So I want to applaud you guys. Give a round of applause to Patrick. A round of applause to Patrick.
All right, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Everybody stand up. Everybody stand up. Stand up. Everybody stand up. Come on, keep it up. But what we've just done is you must make every effort to appreciate the people that are making a difference. Patrick is making a difference without a question. You must appreciate people like this because your time's gonna come. You're gonna write your book. You're gonna do your movie. You're gonna release your CD. You're gonna become the doctor, the lawyer, whatever you intend to be. And somebody's gonna be there applauding you because you've applauded Patrick. Thank you so much. Love you guys out there in Ukraine. I'm sorry I confused Ukraine for Russian, but sorry out there. Love you and I'm planning to come. I'm hoping to hear from you guys. For those of you who promised to send me a message on my Facebook today, I hope to get it. If you don't know my name or know how to find me, ask Patrick. He does. He's a great guy.
All
Love
right,
you.
sir. We love you too.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. All right, that's Alessia Mom speaking for